Juicewell Productions.
How's it going, guys? I am Johnny from Juicewell Productions.
I'm bad, Johnny.
We're here
From
today
nowhere.
from nowhere. Here to do a review on the Pulse mod from Limitless and Plyrock. Little pod system, refillable pod system. Very easy to go over. So let's get down to it.
Drippers.
Alright guys, here we are. We got the Pulse box here. All sorts of information there. All that good stuff. Alright, let's get into it. Maybe. Alright, so first we got the Pulse. Take care of that in a moment. Go over the extra goodies we get. Alright, first off we get the 10 ml needle nose bottle, which is quite nice. Always use better, blah 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 blah. Some more information. Get you a nice micro USB to USB charging cable. And our additional pod. Alright. So past all that good stuff. This bottle seems really small, but it does last a good long while out of these pod systems, so I like these a lot. Very easy to use when it comes to refilling these pods. Alright, so first off, got our tip here. You just pull. Here's our pod. So the way this guy works is we got this button here. Gotta click it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's gonna start it up, flashing in color. So this, when you're using it, you don't have to press the button. You can just directly inhale, and it's gonna start the pull. So what the button is used for, other than turning the device off, is changing through the color. So we got white, green, yellow, green, blue, a deeper blue, kind of hard to see on the blue mod, purple, and back to red. Can also go 1, 2, 3, and turn those lights off completely. 1, 2, 3, turn it back on. I personally keep mine on white. Some people turn it off. I like to keep them on to indicate when I'm actually using the device. And into the pods. So very, very small pod just in the center here. They use a silica wick. Takes a little bit longer to absorb, but it does last quite a bit longer. Connections on the bottom. And then right here, kind of hard to see. Alright, so right here and right here are airflow holes. So what we do is you grab and you pull these two sides off. That's going to pull the top off. And right where this arrow is where we're going to actually pull this open. And that's where we're going to fill. So that 10 ml needle nose bottle is very, very convenient for that portion. You can see that silica wick down in there. So air goes up through the bottom into the chamber, hits the coil, up through the chamber. So once you get that filled with juice, which will look something quite like this, you can fill it up to the brim if you want to. And I find that one of these pods lasts me anywhere from 2 days to about 5 days. That's with pretty good use. Some people can go through a pod in 2 or 3 days. So then you just grab that pod, slide it directly back in here. It's good to go. Got our micro USB charging port on the side there. Alright. So the box doesn't really come with a lot of information on the device, just our props and our warnings, which is good. But yeah, other than that, they're fairly easy to use. I typically find myself running quite a bit higher nicotine level than I traditionally do. I end up vaping 12 or an 18 out of these, opposed to my original 3 milligram, which is good for me. I've tried anything from 3 upwards to 24 out of these. 18 is a good median for me. As for the 24 is a little harsh. I have not yet put any Nick salts in here. I don't feel the need to. I already feel like I get enough out of it as is. So yeah, nice little devices. I like the lights. Some people think that they're a little too flashy, which is okay. Thank goodness they give us the option to turn those off. But I usually get a good amount out of these pods. I've had this for about 3 months. I've only gone through about 4 pods. So in the sense of burning out that atomizer, and you can tell they start to taste bad. They will definitely taste very burnt if you run them down very low. So the only thing I can suggest is keeping these leads clean so they can make a proper connection. Alright, let's go out to normal view and talk about it some more. Alright guys, that was the review for this. Some things we need to go over. The pods themselves are roughly about 1.4 milliliters. These guys have around 400 milliamp hours, which is nice. So it's not a huge battery, but it also doesn't take a huge amount of power to power these little small coils. These are perfect for people that are trying to get into vaping, opposed to more intimidating larger box mods that protrude a lot of vapor, which some people are into. Some people just want nice small devices. So I think this is perfect. I like the fact that the pods are refillable opposed to just already pre-filled, which is good. Because then I can pick what flavor I want and what nicotine strength that I want. So that works for me. Alright guys, that was the video on the Limitless Pulse. I hope you guys liked it. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. You can leave a comment down below telling us what you thought. And remember, change tastes good. Join the revolution.